Welcome back to Planescape Torment. Time to do some detective work. I seem to have misplaced my Decanter of Endless Water. I don't know where the hell it went. It's just not in my inventory anymore. I must have dropped it somewhere by accident. I went and looked over the footage. I need to bring up the quick loot menu. Because it might just be on the ground somewhere that I've been. Because, like, I got given something and my inventory overflowed, and then it just, like, dumped something out onto the ground, because that's a thing this game does. Very cool. So I'm trying to retrace my steps around here. So I went over the footage, and I discovered a couple things. When I first came in here to talk to Verstrika, I still had it in Nameless One's inventory. When I talked to Pestle Kiln the first time, I still had it in my inventory because I could see it in the shop interface. And then, I don't know, I didn't really look at my inventory much while I was in the brothel. And then whenever I had gotten the veil in the quest in here, it was no longer in my inventory. So it's probably around here somewhere, is my guess. Because pretty much between the time when I talked to Pestle Kiln and when once I had finished up with the brothel, I was like in the brothel nearly that whole time. I suppose I did also go to the gallery, so maybe it's around there somewhere? I don't know. It's not like possible I like put it in a container or something. That would be kind of weird. Am I perhaps taking this opportunity to rob the brothel of all of its random money? Yes, and I take no shame in it, frankly. Okay. Well, I found something. It's not really what I was looking for. This is a passionate, steamy, and rather graphic love letter. Who it's to and whom it's from, however, are quite vague. Okay. Well, I don't think I need that, so... The decanter wasn't in my inventory anymore, but that doesn't mean that it wasn't in one of my companions' inventories, and I don't really know how to find out whether it was. So it's possible it's somewhere else completely, and I don't know, like, I'm basically screwed. Like, I have no idea how I would figure that out, so... This is a problem. I guess I ran around the fest hall a bunch after this, so maybe it's there. Damn it, I don't think it's in here either. Well, then, where is it? Where could it be? Could I have accidentally sold it to a vendor? Is that even possible? Can you do buybacks? I can ask Ivana about her daughter. This doesn't matter. This isn't relevant. Oh, whatever. You look familiar to me. You know someone named Eve? That is my daughter. For a moment there is a hint of sadness in her the milky whiteness of her eyes. We no longer speak to one another. Why is that? There's nothing to be said between us. She has gone off in pursuit of stories. All for reasons I am unaware of. I don't know if I should interfere with this, but... She told me a tale that might answer that question. Ivana raises her eyebrows. Oh, tell me, would you please? I'd most appreciate it, sir. Tell her Tail Chaser's story, and of her endless quest for the tale that holds the truth she seeks. Ivana nods slowly. I had no idea. I will see her now. I thank you, good sir, for bringing me this news of my only daughter. As she speaks, color slowly bleeds into her pale irises until her eyes are a brilliant shade of green. Wait, now you can see? She nods, smiling. Okay, interesting. Okay, well, glad I could help you with that, I guess. But like,
Done.
This didn't actually help me in any way. Maybe in Finnem's house? I guess there's some things that got added to my inventory while I was in here, maybe? That's not completely impossible, right? Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm beginning to think it's just gone forever. So I can't complete that. I mean, it wasn't even like a real quest or whatever, but... that's super annoying. I'm upset. But I really have no idea where to find it anymore. I don't even know how it happened. If somebody saw how it happened, let me know how that happened, because I'm pissed. Okay, I don't know, what else is on the agenda? Oh, this. I need to get some bits for a thing or whatever. I'm gonna go talk to... What's-her-nuts? What was her name, anyway? Marta. It's Marta. Right, my bad. No, I already did all those. Okay, well, I thought talking to her would be good for getting some of my blood and skin, but apparently not. I gotta talk to somebody else about that, I guess. Or maybe, like, if I just find the bottle, I can just give him the stuff. No, he said he needs a vial. I don't know, it was, like, weirdly phrased. Damn it, I don't even know if I need to do this. I mean, it seems like it might be important, because the dreaming thing did come up, in that, like... I can't dream, and if I try to force it, it seems like I put in communication with Ravel instead, which could be helpful. I'm gonna go around and talk to every friggin' vendor I can remember and see if I can find them. Find this bottle or whatever I need. Hey, my eyeball's still on the ground here. I guess that's good to know, I guess. It does seem like there's a bunch of quest items, or potential quest items, that the game just lets you sell to vendors, so, you know. That's cool. Oh. Okay. Well, it occurred to me that, the gem that this guy took from Mordor's box, that might be what I actually need to give that other guy that was asking about for, like, a ruby or something. Luckily for you, I haven't had time to sell it yet. I'll let you have it for the bargain price of 300 coppers. Fine, whatever. Yeah, okay. That is what we need. Does anyone remember where that person was? I think they're in Ragpicker Square? Jerem. You're back. Did you manage to find one? Is this what you're looking for? That's perfect! Where did you... Oh, never mind. Jerem takes the gem from you, handing a good sum of coins. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to work on my spell.
My journal.
How much did I actually get for that? I don't know. You know what? I don't really care either. I'm getting out of here. Can I just... If I cast Remove Curse on Reekwind, would that solve the quest? Like, I could just do that? It's a 4th level wizard spell. Oh wait, does he even have slots for him? No, I don't think he does. Never mind, he can't cast this yet. Well, it was a good idea, at least. Oh, hey, Sebastian can train me to be a mage. I feel like that didn't come up before when I talked to him. I'm good, I don't actually want that, but I guess that's there. Huh. That's weird. I don't see Lothar anywhere. Where'd he go? He doesn't just hang out in here? I guess not. I'm not sure I should be poking around in here, to be honest. Although there's actually nothing in here, as far as I can tell. Alright. The skull speaks with a deep voice and a jocular tone. Come to learn of the truth? I have truth aplenty. Tell me of yourself. I am Stern, one of the practitioners of personal peace through intensive redirection of hostilities. A hiss escapes the skull's teeth. You mean you're a wizard, an assassin, and a prisoner? A poisoner? How you choose to define it, Grimscalp? Stern turns his attention back to you. I was the best of the lot, so it said. How'd you end up here? Funny you should mention that. I had a black book given to me in order that I might puzzle out its secrets. I unlocked its powers for a terrible price. One I would gladly pay again, and sharpen my edge considerably. Little did I realize that the book would betray me to another, a mewling rat thing that overwhelmed me in a wave of rodents and tore the flesh from my living bones. The rat went through a series of disciples, each of them betrayed by the book, until it wound up in the possession of the rat man, Mantuok. If you find this book, accept its powers and be rid of it before you suffer the same fate. Interesting. I think we did see a Mantuok at one point, right? Can you tell me about Lothar? What can I tell you of Lothar? I will tell you nothing. Even this bare existence is better than the oblivion he promises should I speak his secrets. Oh, okay. What about the other skulls? Of the skulls that will speak to you, I can offer no good words. Their experiences have not been shared with me. Indeed, we have spoken precious little until your arrival. Perhaps, it says, a smirk in its voice, there's something special about your very presence. Alright. Quite right, and you're about to be deprived of it. Farewell. I'm kind of surprised you can do anything in here, because last time I was in here, Lothar basically just told me to rack off. The skull exhales languorously and speaks in a sultry voice. Why do you disturb my rest? There's been so much happening of late, and while I welcome this sensation, I must confess to desiring the sense of quiet. Who are you? I was, ocean before the storm, a sensate. Now, alas, I am merely decoration. Must be rough, not too much sensation here, huh? The skull stares at you. That's right. Rub it in. Pauses a little longer. Go away. Hey, I was just kidding. The skull stares blankly and says nothing. Okay, whatever. You suck. The skull's voice is low and raspy, sound of flint and steel. I think I've seen you before, stranger. Where have you seen me? Cursed! Gatetown to Carcery. Cursed? Gatetown? Carcery? What are you, clueless? There's a Gatetown on the rim of the Outlands, doorway to the present plane of Carcery. It's a place of backstabbers and traitors, and it's full of schemes as about Tezu's undergarments. Being right next to Carcery is apt to change a burg's nature. Wouldn't be surprised if the town we're about to slide over. What was I doing there? What were you doing there? You were babbling something about some Burt trying to kill you and wandering into all the wrong places. Well, you obviously barred me, and also me and some of my friends rolled you, stuck a shiv in you, and divvied up your stuff. After that I was betrayed, but not before I had some of that stuff. Where is it? I ain't telling. Maybe someday I'll get a body back and go for it myself. Maybe I won't, but right now it gives me great joy to see you wondering. Good luck finding it. Skull falls silent. No amount of cajoling can convince it to speak again. Bastard. What a dickhead. Does that mean that there's stuff, like, in Carcery? Or is it somewhere in Sigil? Am I gonna go to Carcery? I don't fucking know. This is a dustless shelf with an empty space. Right, because that's where Mort was hanging out, yeah. The strangely shaped skull emits a high-pitched chitter before it speaks to you. Can I help you? Who are you? I'm Goatscum. I was a were-rat. Were-rat? How many were-beasts are there, anyway? Oh, a great number. Ravens, wolves, bears, badgers, even crocodiles. It's like all the animals in the beastlands have a lycanthropic counterpart. It's quite interesting, really. What were-rats are around here? There's Mantuok and his band. I made him, and what does he do? Goes and sells me to Lothar. It's okay, though. I spilled all his secrets to the boss. Mantuok may think he's safe, but Lothar knows everything. What can you tell me about Mantuok? That sonic hedge wizard, that bubber. I made him what he is today. Years ago, when he was just a stinking biped, I found him and made his leg a snack. Tasted like pickled meat. I was just drunk for days. Then he shows up, and he gets some fancy book, and I'm yesterday's trash and a decoration on the shelf. Bastard. You know any of his secrets? His secret is that he works for both Lothar and many as one. The cranium rat hive mind. I don't know what is planning, but it doesn't matter because I told Lothar all of it anyway. Okay. Got anything more for me? Probably not. I think it's fine. I'll just leave him alone. Well, I don't know, I'm not above robbing this guy. I have no idea how one locks a shelf, but here we are. It's a skull. Oh. Well... maybe I could have predicted that.
Right.
It's another skull. I feel like these are not useful. But whatever. What do I know? Where does this staircase go? Oh. Oh, it's like Lothar's like hangout, I guess. Fair enough. I'm sure he's just chuffed to see me. Really pleased. Never mind. There's nothing you'll answer that we haven't already talked about. What if I rob you? You don't care about that? Okay. Well.
Alright, unlocked.
There's nothing to rob. Alright. Fine. Fine then. Be that way. What the hell am I doing, man? I'm gonna talk to the alchemist again. Maybe that can do something for me. I'm so lost now. Oh, here we go. Alright, yeah, okay. This was a good idea then. Alright. Old engineer in the foundry tells me I need to get a sample of my blood and skin for his machine to work. I need you to do that for me. I don't know a pestle about that. Okay.
Alright.
Does Kelm do anything? Scraping! Very well. Takes up a razor blade and a wide-mouthed bottle. Pestle then removes a small section of skin from your forearm, placing it in the bottle along with a small quantity of your blood. He then places some gauze over your wound and hands you the bottle. Need anything more, sir? Okay. Well, that's one thing taken care of. I don't know where to find this stupid bottle, though. I swear to God, wait, hang on. No, that's not. I swear I saw something like that at one point in this video game, but I have no idea where it was. I don't know how I'm supposed to find it now. I guess I haven't looked at, like, what Verstrika's just, like, selling in a regular inventory in a minute. Maybe there's something going on in here. It doesn't seem like it. What the fuck? Dude, I'm like going through the fucking journal looking for shit. Like, cause I'm stuck. What's going on with Nameless One? He's a weirdo. What? A fall from grace told me your kiss can drain the life from a victim. For some reason that arouses me. I mean, I can't die, right? I'll have to keep that in mind. What the fuck, man? Okay. I can't be getting distracted with this. I really am, like, badly stuck right now. I don't know. Maybe I'll go back and talk to that guy again. I'm getting desperate. Oh. I guess maybe it's in the correct vessel? I don't know. Whatever. Okay. When I need to begin the final stage of the dream build is a piece of your skin, immersed in blood. Can familiarize yourself with the physical essence. He said this already. Must be in a blue-green bottle to symbolize the dream sea on which you will float, which I don't understand what that's supposed to mean, but... I've got it right here. Take it. Show me my dreams. The machine requires a bird cage adorned with razors, fine wrought to mimic the destructive power of dreams, and their ability to capture our hearts and imaginations. Search in the siege tower for a cage I have commissioned. What the hell? Okay, I mean, I've been there. Cage with razors. I'll be back. Alright. This guy was able to get in there? He commissioned the golem in there to make him a thing? That's weird. I didn't think that guy would make anything that wasn't a weapon. Fuck, I didn't think he took commissions. I guess he sells things. Oh, he does sell things. I, like, forgot about that. Alright. Hey, Cokes Metal. How's it hanging, dude? I need a heavy decorated wrought iron bird cage. Do you have one? I have such an item. The Dream Builder came to me an age ago. He promised me that durance in the prison of this city would be near an end when the cage left my possession. Oh, that my durance in the prison of this city. Okay. I see. Can I have it?
My journal.
Yes, take this cage and lay waste to those who create such confines. Yeah, sure thing, dude. I 100% will do that. Yep. Let's give him some fucking bowl lightnings. Why not? Let's see. Got it right here. Now, give me my dreams. I need just one more item from you, and we can begin the final process of the Dream Builder. I need a pillow that is laying inside a coffin. It will stimulate a sleep so profound that you may as well be dead. It opens your mind to the emanations of the Dream Builder. It is, if I say so myself, a touch of inspiration on my part. A coffin pillow, huh? Where the hell would I find this? I mean, in a coffin, I guess, but like, oh god. I'll get it. Hey, do you have a hint as to where I might find this? I don't think I really want to continue fetching these items for you. You don't, eh? Then maybe you ought to remember that you're fetching these items for a design you funded for a project you wanted created in the first place for a device so impractical that the solution to it consumed the lives of 4 generations of my family, all for you! If you want to see this project complete, you'll finish the final stages and stop your endless whining. Okay, fine, just stop yelling at me. Damn it, where do I get a... Oh, this is so... I don't know where to get that. I guess in the catacombs, something... Let's do some identifying while we're here. I don't feel like this explained anything. This is the same description it always had. That's weird. Can I use it in some way? I can talk to it. Okay, hang on. Hold off on that for a second. Yeah, it's just one of these daggers, whatever. What the hell is this thing? Unfolding portal. Usable only by Nameless One. This is a shimmering piece of filigreed metalwork. Looks that you picked up with the Grace family. Looks almost gauzy. Yeah, it's the same thing. All you need to do to activate it is find the proper key. Oh. Wait, so this stupid dream thing that I'm working on doesn't have anything to do with anything. This is the portal to the maze. That's it? Okay. Well, good, I guess. But, alright. Well, whatever. Hang on. You know what? Actually, before I even do this... What the hell is this about? The years haven't been kind to this tiny ragdoll. It's coming apart at the seams, and looks like its threads are unraveling. It is obviously intended to be a replica of the Lady of Pain, but the button eyes and its plush softness don't strike much fear into your heart. Oh, don't pray to it. That's a terrible idea. Oh, you're just the cute little Lady of Pain, aren't you? Aren't you? Yes, you are. The doll does not respond to your coaxing, merely stares at you with its button eyes. Isn't this... I'm just gonna, like, super die if I do this, aren't I? I guess I can't die. But, like... this is awful. Stupid fucking... We'll say it is a joke. I'm sure our intent will carry across. Like, this is fine, right? It's not gonna be terrible. Oh, great Lady of Pain, Goddess of Sigil, hear my plea for aid, and help me in my hour of need. The doll does not respond to your coaxing. Oh. Okay, I have to believe it. Alright. Oh, great Lady of Pain, Goddess of Sigil, hear my plea for aid, and help me in my hour of need. Okay, never mind. It's nothing. What? It doesn't do anything. What if I just say this over and over again? Okay. It's interesting that the dialogue options don't gray out. I mean, it is just a doll. Like, why would it do anything? Why do you even have the option to talk to it? That's so weird. Okay, I don't know. Whatever. I really thought that was some shit was about to go down, but I guess not. I don't want to go back to the catacombs, man. It's so annoying getting out of here because I have to run all the damn way up the thing. You know what? I don't think it could be in this area in the Dead Nations. Because you can lock yourself out of interacting with these people and then you'd be like stuck. Unless there's like multiple places you can go for this. This seems kind of unlikely. Where the fuck would I go, though? Dude, I don't even know. Where's the guy? Where are you? I can't ask him anything. I can ask the rest. That's not what I want. Wow, there's like I actually can't ask him questions anymore. Well, okay then. Yeah, this was definitely wrong. Actually, fuck this. I'm just gonna fucking load my game then. Where would I get a pillow from a coffin? Like in a coffin, I guess. But like, I don't think I've seen a coffin that had a pillow in it. You know what I mean? Maybe I could ask the dustman about it or something. I don't know. I mean, I guess it could be in there, but I don't think so.
Chief?
I need help, Mort. What do you think I should do next? Ravelgot Maze. Probably still some key and some portal that could take us there. Do you still want to go? You know what the key to a maze could be?
My journal.
No idea. I mean, piece of Ravel? Could be anything from one of her dried out warts to a work of art she did, or some dribblings from her lip. It's too vague. Still, I'm betting someone in the Clark's ward has to know something about how to snag a piece of that balmy witch. Failing that, we could check the sensory stones in the fest hall. Maybe one of those stones could tell us something of use? Alright, well I found a portal, but that wasn't that helpful, dude. Damn it. And this isn't even related to the thing I'm trying to do right now, which seems like it's probably not the thing I really need to be doing. Maybe Lothar knows about coffin pillows. Dude. No. Remember I can find a piece of Ravel? Piece of hag! No, I don't know where you find such a thing. Anna thinks for a moment, her tail waving slowly back and forth. Then she smirks. Of course, she probably left enough of her seeds scattered around the plains that you might be able to ask one of them. See? What do you mean?
Updated my journal.
Seedkin, wee ones. Old Ravel said they have a mess of daughters, so the telltellers say. Or just one, depending on which telltale you ask. And whether they're drowning in bub when you talk to them. And his voice drops again. Ravel birthed them from some fiend, the tales say. You think one of these daughters might still be around? They might know something about how to reach her. Anna shrugs. Dunno. Sure as Copper wouldn't want to find one of them, if they're half as mean as she is. We can ask Vrishchika about her little conversation with Fall from Grace. I don't imagine this is gonna bear much fruit, but I guess whatever. You and Fall from Grace seem to care little for one another. Oh, that Bartezu camp follower who's made her home in Sigil. Curious, no? But then what better a place to train her agents than that little brothel of hers? Bartezu camp follower? Ever since her mother sold her into slavery, she's been a plaything of the plains for many a century. She claims that she was able to free herself from her chains, but you may give that word as much credence as you would give the word of any other Tanari bitch. She smiles slightly, myself excluded, of course. It is the truth. Truth? Truth? One does not win free of Bartezu contracts, bitch cloaked in human skin. You speak lies, and all the Tanari hordes know it, from the lowest legions to the other comfort-suckling succubi as they cavort across the plains. Fall from Grace was but a Bartezu slave from the moment she was born, and so shall she always be. You still are an indentured plaything of the Bartezu to be tortured and commanded as they see fit. Vrishchika sneers. You even behave as they do. One may win free of Bartezu contracts if one is wary of their wording, and if one realizes that the Bartezu are beholden to keep their own word. One must simply beware of any meanings that may be twisted to their ends, and I am well versed in language and its subtleties. Even so, it was not an easy matter. Enough! I do not care to hear you speak your lies in my presence. Fall from Grace maintains her flawless composure, and simply nods. Though when you catch her eye, she gives you a slightly exasperated look, then smiles. Okay then. What was it you said about her training agents? Yes, they are her eyes and ears in the city of Sigil and across the plains. What they do not see or hear, they may coerce from another man that is seen and heard. And who could think humans capable of such deception and trickery? Oh, Grace is indeed a clever one. Not as clever as a mother, perhaps, but clever nonetheless. That is not the purpose of my establishment. Oh, but of course not. Did I dare suggest such a thing? But perhaps you should let the man judge for himself. Rustrika turns to you, eyes blazing. Do you not wonder, little man? Does the method of reason and curiosity ever enter your mind as to this matter? Does not the arrangement of the brothel seem strange to you? Rustrika goes on before you can answer. Occam's razor can leave a scar, but it can remove the deeper ailments so often caused by poison of liars and imaginers. And now here she is, traveling with you, most curious. Why would someone, a proprietress of such an establishment, leave it for any reason? And for a man she barely knows. Questions, questions. The answers may be painful indeed. He's well aware of why I agreed to travel with him, Rustrika, when he asked me to do so. Oh, I'm certain he did ask. What man could resist? Rustrika sneers and looks away in disgust. Well, that's... I mean, she is right. The whole brothel situation is weird. And not just like in a... Not just in the, like, oh, it's a brothel kind of way, but like the setup of it is very atypical for the city. Okay, well, there's not really anything else to do there. Shit. Back here again. Figured I might as well fill up on this thing with Ease. Have you spoken to your mother lately, Ease? Ease nods, smiling. I have, thank you. Okay, great. Well, sounds like it went okay. Good for them. Damn it! That's right. Shit. Oh, well, hey, I guess at least now I think we figured out why these Modron are keeping an eye on Delora. Because she's a machine like they are, right? What did I come in here for again? I was gonna bother Merriman to see if I could get him to spill his guts. Maybe I could just shank him. This just sucks. I'm like out of ideas, honestly. Like everything I tried is not working. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I don't know who I need to talk to. I'm stuck. Dude, I've been recording for 20 minutes. I've gotten like almost nothing done. Whatever. Episode over. I'm probably looking up something in between these parts because I really am out of ideas. I tried. Dude, there's probably like 10 minutes of actual usable footage I recorded a day. What the fuck? I'm pissed. Okay, whatever. Next time, hopefully I'll have discovered some magical solution to my predicament. Man. See you then.